Welcome guys, and it is NCHD Gaming here, and today I'm bringing you guys a very special video. Now, as you know, yesterday the Bespin DLC came out and I streamed it for 8 hours. Well, after that I decided I'd make a few videos and I got this gameplay. The ironic thing is I stopped recording because I thought, right, I've done the games, I've made the videos I want to make, and then I get this. That's right, I get a 100 kill game. Now we're starting it off when I've got 42 kills because I was actually on the phone, so I was camping in corners and stuff, and my teammates kept it alive. It's a game of supremacy and we kept retaking the points and stuff, so I think I was 42-4 when this gameplay starts, so you're still going to get to see a lot of it and see how many kills I end up on, because I do end up on quite a bit over 100 kills. I'm not sure if it's my highest 100 kill game ever. I think it might be. Something about 107 or 117 sticks out for me as my highest kill game that I've ever had, but I'm not entirely sure, so I'm going to call this my highest kill streak game, highest score based game ever. It's a fantastic back and forth map on supremacy. I never got the hero character either. It's pure gunfight, and as you will be able to see, I'm using the new weapon, the EE4. Now this weapon is incredible. It is, for me, stronger than the SE14C. It's brilliant. It's absolutely fantastic, but it feels lighter. Like, the bullets aren't as hard pounding. They're very much like feathers going, and they do so much damage. It's great at long distance. It picks up kills and damage, and at short distance it just melts. So I think it's absolutely fantastic. I'm sure you guys will enjoy the rest of the gameplay in the background. The first 100 kill game that I've brought to the channel as well, and it's on Bespin day after release. Of course, it's on Cloud City, which, if you saw my live stream, I wasn't a big fan of this map because it's so wide open. So for me to get a 100 kill game in this is absolutely fantastic. So let's talk a little bit about the DLC and some of the characters. This is sort of like not a review, but we just want to talk about it just for a little bit while the gameplay is going, and then I'll let you watch the rest of it. Personally, I think the DLC is really good. Cloud City, I'm not a huge fan of it, even though I got this 100+ kill game on it. I still enjoy it though, now that I'm starting to get to grips with the weapons and I'm slowing my playstyle down. I'm finding what's working on the map, what's not working. It's a pretty reasonable map. Now, the one problem I do have is Berserker's still overpowered. That's just my opinion. Some people might disagree with that. I believe it is, so take it how you like. The Carbonite Chamber is by far and away my favourite map. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. It reminds me so much of the films, and well, because obviously the map is based around what we see in the films, but it's just absolutely sensational. Visually the most beautiful map I've ever played on Star Wars related game, or pretty much any other related game, if I'm honest. When it comes to shooters, it's just incredible. The only thing is, it's really hard to get into a game on the Carbonite Chamber, which is really odd. I think it took me 3 hours before I got into a game on it, and then when I finished streaming and started making videos, I started getting in them like bang 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 after each other. So I don't know if they've changed the algorithm so you can play it. I like the new game mode Sabotage, and of course we've got the hero characters as well, Lando, Dengar. In real life, I'm a Lando guy, especially if you were to compare them between the two. I would have said Lando all the way, but actually in-game, Dengar is fantastic, so strong. I still need to get used to using him, but against other heroes, he's just an absolute tank. If you see Dengar, you just try and run and run and run. As for explosive shot, they've nerfed that, and I think they've done a really good job. Something I don't think you guys will notice, because I didn't actually know, maybe I wasn't paying attention during the live stream when they announced it, is that now if you get an assist, that also counts as a kill. But to get an assist, you need to do 50% damage onto an opponent, which I think is good, because it encourages that you did have to work, someone else did have to work. You deserve the kill just because you put the last bullet in. And this is something that a lot of games are trying to do now, and quite frankly, I'm all for it. I'm just so happy with this gameplay in the background. I can't stop thinking about it. It's quite a long game as well, back and forth. But the new weapons, I'm not a huge fan of the X8 Night Sniper. It's not that strong, but at the same time, I like playing as Lando, so obviously you have to use it then. I don't like when you have to zoom in a Night Sniper. I find that ruins my aim. Now, I understand for a lot of people that will actually help their aim, but for me, it throws me all off, and I go absolutely nuts when I try and use that. So it's pretty embarrassing. As for some of the other maps, Bionic Laboratories, love it, 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 love it. Nothing else to say there, really. What is the other one? Oh yeah, the Palace. That's a wonderful map for Sabotage. I love that to bits. I think that's a great map. I like the way it's, you know, you've got that Bespin platform feels about it, the lighting, and it really does work with the game mode Sabotage in particular. The only thing is there's so much playing of Walker Assault and Turning Point. I think they need to change the algorithm maybe a little bit in terms of what game mode you're going to play, so it becomes a bit more even, because you're going to play 2 Walker Assaults, then sometimes you'll play 2 Turning Points before you then might play a Drop Zone or a Blast, and then you might finally go into a Sabotage, and then it's never usually on the chamber, which is unfortunate, because for me that is the best map. But I'll do a full proper in-depth review on the Bespin DLC by the end of the week, I'd say. Let's say the end of the week, where I'll really go in depth about each thing, talk about it, and it'll be interesting to get your guys' opinions. But one thing I must say about this is it is fun. It's nice to have some new maps in the game. What else is there? Oh yes, there's now been some leaked images that instant action single player will be coming to Star Wars Battlefront. Now I could make a separate video on it, but I might as well throw it in here with this 100 kill game, you know. There's no point making extra videos if I can give you the information when I've got all this time here. So yeah, the fact that instant action has been found within the coding of the game, I think is really good. I'm not a huge single player guy. I enjoy single player storyline based games, and I agree that part of the nostalgia that Star Wars Battlefront brings was with the old Star Wars instant action and being able to play it. So I think it's really good that they're bringing that back, and especially for people that struggle with online connections and on the 2 bars, this is going to be extremely beneficial for them. And anything that's beneficial to the consumer who's going to be playing the game, I think it's really great. And I'm looking forward to giving it a try. We don't have a release date of it. They still haven't actually officially confirmed it, but the images is there of it in the in-game algorithm, so there's a good chance we're going to get it. It's just a case of when and what we're going to be able to do. I imagine it will just be like full multiplayer, but with bots really, and you playing, so it should be really interesting. I'm looking forward to giving that a whirl. Hopefully that will come sooner than later. Maybe I think they're going to try and push that around with the Death Star DLC, which is in the autumn, if I'm right. Yeah, autumn, that's out. So I'm really looking forward to the Death Star DLC. I hope we get some... Okay, let me get it straight. I am awful at Fighter Squadron. Anyone that watches me, well, you guys obviously watch me if you're watching this video, knows I am crap at it. But I want space battles. Who doesn't want space battles in a Star Wars game? It's part of the Star Wars universe, so if they can bring that in, which I think they might do, considering they actually had a whole map based on Fighter Squadron for the Bespin, I think they might. Of course, it's just going to be really reskinned. It's not going to be the same as being able to land it and then go in ground, but who cares? It might be in space. We might get something, so that would be awesome. New characters, it's most likely going to be Bosk and maybe Chewbacca. I'm desperate to see someone like Obi-Wan Kenobi, but I'm confined in the fact that we're not going to be able to see that, which is going to be disappointing. But you know, you just got to take it as it comes, unless they're going to give 2-3 heroes, which I couldn't see EA doing, quite frankly. I'd love it if they did, but I couldn't see them doing that. That's just not the way they're going to do. Otherwise there'd be an uneven amount, so someone's going to miss out. And they said they had licensing issues with the game and getting certain characters and stuff. Royal Bodyguards in this, I love the look of them, so sharp. That's the one thing you can never deny EA and DICE. This game in parts can be broken. Berserker is broken, it's overpowered. Sometimes you can put shots in someone and then you get 1 bullet kill. There is some stuff that they really do need to fix. But one thing that they always nail down is the visuals. And you know, you've got to give them credit to that. In fact, they nail it down so much that it makes me want to buy PlayStation VR just to do the Star Wars X-Wing mission. Although I don't see the value in it, considering it's only 1 mission. So I doubt I'll do that. But you never know. Keep an eye out on the channel. Right, now I've had my weird moment. I don't really have much more to talk about for the rest of this video, so instead of bothering you guys, I'm going to let you guys watch the rest of this gameplay of me using the EE4. Flipping love this weapon. It's now one of my new favourite weapons. I go around shredding with it, and the back to bomb, and and the personal shield. I love it. I think I get my 100 kills quite a bit later on in the next 2 minutes or so. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy the rest of this gameplay. If you do, smash that like button, comment, subscribe. As far as I'm aware, this is the first 100 kill game that I've seen about on the new Bespin DLC. I'm sure people have got it already before me, but who cares? It's the first 100 kill game I've got on the Bespin DLC. Hopefully I can bring you a live commentary version of it, because this was just recorded with the PlayStation, because I quite frankly had stopped recording. But anyway, yeah, enjoy the rest of it. Enjoy seeing me get over 100 kills and the final tally. If you did, please like, comment and subscribe. And as always, may the Force be with you!